So now you do murder was the case. Later on, you wind up in a murder case. Did you ever think that was spooky that you did a song about it and now that winds up happening?
You know what's crazy, Scoop, is that around that
In that first time, the first batch of records, murder was the case was on a part of those records. So you had done murder was the case way before that even came out, correct?
one day me and my cousin Daz went to the studio and I had a song in my head called Dave, Dave, Death After Visualizing Eternity. So I wanted to write a song about someone that died and came back. You understand me? But at the time I was gang banging and all kind of shit, so my pen made me write Murder Was the Case, which
Right.
was a story of a gang banger that got shot and on his deathbed made a deal to get his life back. But he crossed God and he ended up losing at the end.
Right.
So Murder Was the Case was actually birthed from Little Ghetto Boy, because on Little Ghetto Boy on the Chronic album is when I
Mm-hmm.
first said that line. Murder was the case that they gave me. I'm only 18, so I'm a young buck. It's a ride. If I don't scrap, I'm getting stuck. But that's the life of a G, I guess. Essays way deep, shank two in the chest.
No, listen. We'll get to the Chronic in a minute because that again, that album, those are two albums from the West that if you're gonna be a fan of hip hop music in any way, you have to listen to those. So now you do murder was the case. Later on, you wind up in a murder case. Did you ever think that was spooky that you did a song about it and now that winds up happening?
You know what's crazy, Scoop? Is that around that time, me, Tupac, Biggie, Cube, all of the rappers that was rapping at the time, we was writing what we was living. And some of us was writing life and some of us was writing death. But that's what we was living. And it wasn't by accident that some of us wrote the life that led us to where we at now and the life that led us to the life that ended. Our pen was mightier than our sword. We were young rappers. We didn't know that if I wrote a song called Murder Was the Case, I would be in a murder case. We didn't know I see death around the corner. If I die tonight, life after death, that this would be actually coming to life. So as that started to happen, on my second album, The Dog Father, when I beat my murder case, I redirected my pen to write life because I felt
Mm-hmm.
like I had wrote death all up until that point.
Do you think that's what saved you? Because a lot of spirituality deals with the law of attraction, and what you write, and what you put forth is what actually happens.
I believe that's a fact. And when I started writing The Dog Father, I lost a lot of fans. I lost a lot of homies because they wanted me to keep it gangster after beating the murder case. They wanted me to glamorize and glorify and be like, fuck that, I just beat a murder case, nigga, what's happening? They wanted me to be on that, but I was like, somebody's life was lost. My life was changed. This is a real situation right here. I don't feel like y'all feel. I have actual remorse. I feel bad. So I want to right my wrongs by becoming the dog father and write music. Like I had a song with a dog father called Doggy Land, where it's a song about everybody living and nobody dying. And it was just a beautiful song, but it didn't get no love because it was about living as opposed to dying.
What was your headspace going through that trial? Because that has to be something different. There's many people who have done crazy shit. There's many people that have gone to jail, but a murder trial is something different. It's all or nothing. Where was your headspace?
Man, I was nervous, scared, unprepared. I have to thank Suge Knight and all of my lawyers and my attorneys for getting me prepared, for showing me the way and just getting my head focused on being me and not trying to fake the funk and be somebody else, because this is what's going to show in court. Be you at all times. So with that being said, I had representation from some of the greatest attorneys in the world. Johnny Cochran, rest in peace. He was
Okay.
representing me. He was representing me and OJ at the same time.
Wait,
And
wait, 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 wait. He was representing OJ in his murder case, and you in your murder case at the exact same time.
at the exact same time. He would go from hall to hall to represent us both. And it was one particular time where we were actually at that point where it was about to go to trial, and he had a meeting with me, and he told me, you know, one of you niggas going to jail, one of you niggas going home. And I'm just giving you my overall perspective as a lawyer dealing with the system, knowing what it is. I could probably win for one of y'all, but I don't know if I could win for both of y'all. And he was just giving me the real, and I needed to hear that because I didn't want to go into this thing feeling like, okay, I'm going to beat it, everything's going to be cool. I had to know and understand that there's a chance that I could lose. So when he said that, about 3 months later, OJ beat his case. So now I'm thinking, damn, I'm the one that's out. Because they got to make an example now because white America was upset with the OJ verdict. So it's like, I stand no chance. And I'm a gang member or ex-gang member, and this is a violent act, and I rap about it, and I made it. So it's like, I felt like I was out.
And you made it.
There is a God.
You made it. What were you prepared to go to jail? Were you saying, okay, I think I'm gonna make a decision to go in general pop, or I'll let them segregate me? Were you even having any of those kind of thoughts?
Back then, you don't get that conversation. You go to the pen, you go wherever level they send you to. And by me being, affiliated with gangs at that time, they would just send me the regular population. Wasn't no celebrity status on that. I mean, it ain't like, the police where the crime don't fit the time. It's like you're black and go in there and do time with the rest of them niggas. We don't care about what you was on the streets. You think Bill Cosby in a regular pen, or you think he in a segregated pen?
I'd like to know, where do you think he's at? Where
that motherfucker there with regular people, man. What was Jeffrey Epstein?
Was he with the regular people? I think
he was with the regular people. He was with the regular people. That's how he killed himself. He was in the regular metropolitan federal penitentiary or whatever holding thing that they had for him. That's how he killed himself. Where they underpaid, where the guards don't care, where anything can happen. That's how Cuz killed himself or got killed.
Yeah, I think it's more got killed. I think somebody laid him down, but that's a story for another time. People, if you're just tuning in, we're talking to Snoop Dogg every night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific. I go live, current events, news, advice, topics, and of course, celebrity interviews with Snoop Dogg. If you have not followed me yet, follow me, and you can see who I'm going to have every night. Tomorrow's the cast of Ballers. Wednesday, Lil Jon. Thursday, Throwback Thursday with Roxanne Shante. Friday, Ludacris. And Saturday, Jarrell Jerome from the Netflix series When They See Us. Let's talk about Death Row.
Hey, Scoop. Roxanne Shante was my favorite rapper for about 3 years straight. Over any male. Like, she was like the one, not the two.
Yeah, she was bodying motherfuckers.
I'm saying on the West, we respected her on the West.